We're coming for you, Eggo. Hey everybody, it's Chronicles and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we unlocked Fiora's 4th skill tree branch and also picked up a few timed quests. And this time, we're going to be making our way to Mechonis field. So, to start things off, we're just going to be kind of climbing down from the distant fingertip because it's actually not too far from where we need to be in order to progress the story. Oh, play a little chicken. Oh.
Hang in there.
Oh.
Don't give up.
Melia almost died. Oh, poor girl, man. Poor Melia. Alright. Okay, I just need to go down just a smidge further. No problem. Grab on, choke!
Sorry.
And I have to do it all the way back from the distant fingertip, don't I? Yep. Oh, I'll just meet you down by where we need to be. Okay, so as it turns out, it would have been actually faster just to warp from the Vtube palm and just walk up here. Didn't need to go from the distant fingertip. Stupid move on my part. Alright, but whatever. Our goal is in sight. Let's press forward. And also, just so that we're clear, once you progress past this point, Sword Valley and Galahad Fortress will become permanently inaccessible beyond this point. If you have not completed the following quests from Sword Valley or Galahad Fortress, or if you have not defeated every single unique monster and gotten everything in the Collectopedia for those two areas, do not progress any further than this point. We good? Good. That is such a cool door. All right. Let's go.
Bionis and Mechonis.
Oh, it's so different, seeing them from this kind of perspective.
We cannot see it from here, but our people are still fighting up there.
It's difficult to believe that two such huge things ever fought each other. I wonder how the Machina felt at the time.
Must have been horrible.
Scary too.
Fear robs us of reason. Out of fear, we commit terrible atrocities and call them acts of self-preservation.
Fear gives rise to more fear. A never-ending circle of hatred.
Perhaps that circle can be broken.
Fear. It must be what's driving this. What's made Egil act this way.
Oh.
Let's press forward. The left leg cooling outlet. And now, I bid you welcome to Mechonis. Or, more specifically, I bid you welcome. Please pull up that cutscene, please. Welcome to Mechonis Field.
We're inside the Mechonis.
Just how I imagined it. It's all totally mechanical. It ain't gonna be easy getting up this thing.
Egil is at the top.
Conveyor belts, yes! I love it! Why? It's always the most enjoyable part of this game. Anyways, welcome to the Mechonis field. As I've said twice. Redundant is redundant. Okay. So, something that I immediately love about this area, it's music. Give it a listen. Ah, you had to interrupt it, didn't you? Ah, dang it. So in general, I'm not always the biggest fan of the Mechonis music, like the battle theme, I'm not the biggest fan of, and Fallen Arms music is kind of generic to me, but I love the techno beat of Mechonis Field. Honestly, I think this is the most underrated track in the soundtrack. Oh, come on. Anyways, but yeah, big fan of the music. But it's Xenoblade. Pretty much every Xenoblade has fantastic music. So what else is new about Mechonis Field? Well, I think the big thing that makes Mechonis stand out from Bionis is, well, the fact that it's the complete opposite. Not only because of the enemies that we fight, because with Bionis it's all organic life, and Mechonis it's all mechanical, but also just the area that we're in. Everything is mechanical here. The ground we walk on, all the backgrounds are very cold and industrial, and heck, even the fact that while majority of Bionis is taking place outside, majority of Mechonis is indoors. But seriously, unlike with Bionis where we just climb the outside of it to get to the top, with Mechonis, we're climbing it from the inside. And I think that's really cool. It helps us stand out. And really, it makes this place a lot more memorable. So yeah, big fan. Alright, also, if you decided to swap out weapons and take off the, like, Machina stuff, like you wanted to go to a previous area and swap out things, I would suggest swapping them back in. Unless you want to just play as Shulk and just Minato enchant everything. Which, if you want to do that, there's nothing stopping you. But, yeah, I would suggest having anything that could affect, that could damage Mechon normally, because yeah, Mechonis Field, all the enemies are Mechon. There's nothing else. Okay. So we can take that lift. But first I want to explore just a little bit. You don't get too many opportunities to explore Mechonis Field. Like, I think you only visit this place twice throughout the entire main campaign, so definitely wanted to take care of that juicy steak plant. That already sounds weird enough, but the fact that it's in a mechanical place like the Mechonis just makes it even weirder. Speaking of that item, that just reminded me that there is an entire Collectopedia page here. And you guessed it, I would suggest 100%ing it on your first go. Don't skim out. And don't worry, they're all relatively easy to find items, so don't worry too much. A Sorolla P. And oh, this is my favorite part of the song. So I can just shut up. Oh, that's so satisfying to oh, it's so satisfying to listen. So one of the neat things about exploring Mechonis is that you can actually take 2 different levels and each one has their benefits. Taking the upper path usually means items, but also encountering enemies, whereas the lower path avoids enemies, but it doesn't allow for much for collecting. It's a neat concept, and it really gives the player a lot more choice. And I always welcome that.
What's up, Shulk?
Look, it's a switch to activate a lift. If we can get it to work, it should take us up.
Ricky want to ride lift?
We can't. There's no power going to it.
Boring!
What do we do?
Well, if we could find the main power supply...
Okay, people, let's get looking.
Yeah. If we can connect the power to the switch, we should be able to use the lift.
But I already got my switch connected to a power source. Alright, don't worry, this quest is pretty easy. It's just over here. And I don't even think there's any enemies to spawn in either, so... Yep, there we go. Easiest quest in the game. Aside from getting the clean water for Fiora. Okay. But yep, now we can access the next floor. But first, I want to come down here and... Okay. Want to set this to active. Because these things can be a little hard to miss. Can be pretty easy to miss. So I want to have this active. And don't worry, a lot of it is actually on this pathway. It's just you have to sometimes take a separate offshoot to get to them. If that makes sense. Alright. So, summon the elevator and activate. Up we go. Okay. Get the third lift moving. So now we're on the second floor. Okay. Running along the pipe. Offensive scouts. Sure, yeah, let's fight. Stream edge. I'm gonna stand still because I don't trust this pipe too much to move around on. Okay, Shadow Eye to get the aggro off of me and hopefully onto Ricky. There's slash and there we go. Oh. Boxer Trucks needs 2 reinforced jets to make the boots. Okay. Another offensive scout, therefore another opportunity to get the boot. The boot. Okay. Shadow Eye. Air slash. Come on. Charge arts a little bit. Here we go. And that's 2 reinforced jets. Nice. Okay. M76 Moist. The fact that that's a technical Mechon vibe with that name, that's just it's so uncomfortable. Weirds me out. Okay. So we want to drop down here. Nope, don't climb. Okay, just gotta sneak around here. Tweet, tweet. And, yep, there's one of the items, along with ice ether. Alright. I'll meet you back up top. This is gonna take a bit. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I was gonna go into my arts to see if I could level up anything, and I almost forgot. While fighting some Upas a while back, I just got a level 10 art book for Happy Happy, which makes me happy because, yeah, Happy is one of Ricky's best arts, so of course I'm gonna be happy that I got that. And also, Monado armor. That's just gonna be my goal to level up now. Anyways, Happy. Oh, that's a steep price. Still worth it. All right. Okay, so let's see if I could just sneak around. I'm not in the mood to fight too much around here. The Mechon don't really drop anything that's worth picking up right now. At least I don't think. And oh, well, there they go.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
Okay. Wait, what? Melia? Are you okay? Melia? Melia, you okay there? Okay, if you want to spend eternity just doing that all the time, then I won't stop you, but you're weird. Alright, hopefully this battle will summon her back. Oh my gosh, she's still stuck! Oh no, I thought the battle was bring her back! Crap! Oh my gosh. Oh, no, there she is. Never mind. That was really funny. Oh my gosh. Melly got stuck there for a second. Oh, that's good. Okay, heal myself a little bit. Let's get rid of the aggro. Okay, let's see if I can get myself a chain attack. There we go. I might even want to build up affinity right now. In fact, that's why Shulk and Melia are in the same party, even though I usually don't recommend doing that. But, a Machina Rifle 2. Oh, yeah. A lot of enemies and Mechonis will drop these. These are basically improved versions of the Machina weapons, but they have permanent gem slots. Some of them are pretty good. Like, I actually recommend the one for Dubbad the most because of how good it is. But yeah, be on the lookout for those. First floor main power switch. Activate that. And now we can ascend to the next floor. Alright, let's drop down here. Utopia Crocus, or how you pronounce that last word. Oh dang, I could have taken this and avoided that fight altogether from earlier. And also, this is another interesting thing about this area. This is the only area in the game that doesn't have a day versus night theme. because we're indoors constantly, we don't have to deal with like day or night. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. A bit of a shame because I really like the variations between the day and night music. It could have been really cool to hear something involving Mechonis here. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Crap. Let's put out armor so that we don't die as quickly. And oh yeah, about Monado armor, it also affects the whole party. I don't think I mentioned that before when we first got it. Alright, Shadow Eye. Let's see. Oh, we're fighting Moist now. That sounds so wrong, but it's also correct. Let's bust her. Okay, let's heal up. Stream Edge, so that we get some more damage as well as build up my Monado arts again. Oh, let's chain attack. Backslash. Discharge. And ×3 say sorry with ×3 debuffs. Not as good as I was hoping, but I can still work with this. Alright. So now it's just the Fate and whatever this last one is. Cord. Oh, Ricky? Oh, Ricky was confused. Some of these mechons can inflict confusion, which makes you just run around in a circle and incapable of fighting for a bit, but... I'm just gonna follow the pathway that SideQuest is telling me to go. Because like I said, some of these things are actually kind of on the pathway to main quest. So I might as well take advantage of that. And also, this is really cool. That's a screw. Like a giant-sized screw. That is a really cool detail. And we just walk into the little grooves of it to send up. Again, some of the things they do with Mechonis are really freaking cool. Even though the color schemes can get a little tiring after a while, the creativity with what they do with this area is what elevates it to me for me. Second floor observation. Destroyer solved the Kaon? How do you pronounce that? Water boatman. Actually, let's open up Collectopedia, see if I completed anything. Completed flowers. Agility up 4. Can't complain about that. And for the strange, fall defense 4. I think that just reduces damage taken from fall damage, so not that useful. Versus strength during the night. And increases aggro drawn when dealing damage. That is perfect for Dunban. Okay. Let's drop down. And move right on along. Alright. Snuck around those enemies. I think we might need to fight that unique in order to get past. So, yeah. Do I want to swap out the party? Yeah, let's swap out the party. Let's go Fiora, and I'll play as Charlotte for a bit. I haven't played as her in a while. Let's do a quick swap around of... Do I want to swap out arts? I think we're fine. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Do not generate aggro on me. And let's shield bullet on Fiora. I think she could use that the most. And thunder bullet. Alright, can't really do much in terms of damage outside of thunder bullet because they're Mechon and I don't have an anti-Mechon weapon on me. So instead... Okay, I think now is the time to use headshots so that we could go into double wind and double that damage. And... say sorry! Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's reduce my aggro. My rifle's getting hotter. Okay, let's go off then. Thunder bullet. Drive boost. Alright. Okay, not bad. And do I want to fight this unique as Charla? I think I'll switch to Mechonis rifle if I'm going to play as Charla. So that I can at least contribute damage. Alright, let's do this. So first, reduce my aggro. Oh, there's a second enemy. Crap. Thunder bullets. Shield Fiora. Let's reduce cooldown. Oh, here we go. Scared me for a sec. Why can't... Oh, right. Okay, there we go. Now I can move. I almost forgot that drive boost makes me incapable of moving for a second. That was my bad. Anyways, Star Drones. Alright, wow, that did like nothing. Let's heal off. Let's top off Ricky's health. Why not? Okay. Let's cool off. And Thunderbolt. Heal off Ricky. There we go. Shield on... Oh! Oh! Oh, that was bad. Crap. That like one shot. I might actually be in trouble now. Frick. Okay, please be something we can take. Over tentacle 4. Oh. 4313. So that would be most of her health. But not quite a full kill. Okay. So if I get a blast heal ready, Oh, okay. Heal myself a little bit more. Let's cool off. And after that, we can move into the chain attack. There we go. Okay. Dang, if I knew that her if her talent aura was filled, I would have gone with Thunderbolt as the first move. Times to Ether Drain? So that we could build up? Oh, no. I clicked B. I was gonna do a move with Ricky, one of his Ether moves. That would have been nice. Oh. Ricky love chain attack. So do I, Ricky. So do I. Alright. Now that I know I can stack with Ether Drain, let's try it. Alright. Let's do Freeze Hitting. Yeah, didn't do as much as I was hoping, but it was valiant to. It was a good strategy in theory. All right. All right. Over Tentacle 4. You really like that move, don't you? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still. Let's see if I can get out of range. There we go. Alright. So what do I get out of defeating that? Spear bladed swallow blades. Ooh. Ooh, those look good. Those might be good. Swallow blades. Yeah, that's definitely an improvement over the Jack Daggers, so I'll take that. And level 10 spear blade. Big fan of that. That almost to the max, but yeah, definitely good. All right, move it right along. Can I avoid? Yes, thank you. I don't have to deal with this Mechon. Though I might have to deal with those Mechon up ahead. We need 3 pieces of this bronze wood from Mixic's parents. We should take them to her soon. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind. Can I just outrun them, or is there anything that's climbable? Oh, yes, thank you. Again, remember, you can avoid fights by getting on anything climbable. Okay. Gonna drop down here. Scarlet Crawler. Alright. 3rd lift engine room. Let's activate that. Spin that turbine. Activate. Also, it's kind of interesting how we're supplying power to what is essentially a giant body. Like, the Mechonis, despite it being a robot, it's kind of treated almost like a living being, almost like the Hums are, or the Bionis. So it's kind of interesting that we're going through and solving this place almost like a giant, like a giant puzzle or like a Zelda dungeon. I don't know, kind of interesting. I'd like to know what your thoughts are on that. Like, why do you think some of this works like it is? Because it'd be kind of interesting. Because I think it'd be an interesting talking point. Okay, activate that. Can you drop down? Thank you. Activate. And lift off. Opening the bulkhead. If I'm not mistaken, I think the bulkhead is just over... It's weird. I could have sworn... Well, whatever. Gonna climb up here. Azure Hollyhock. Okay. Gonna make my way over here. Well, actually, gonna kind of run around, see if there's any item orbs. Hello. Shiny Scarab. Do I have that? Okay. Looks like we can finish off the insects. Days up 4. And the bronze wood, I'll save that until I can get more of those for the side quest. Okay, climb up and up. And I think, yes, that's the bulkhead that we're supposed to open. Lower the bulkhead, lower bulkhead bridge, and conveyor belts. Whoa. Receiving a vision on. That's the second retro diode. Yep, they're actually required for Colony 6 reconstruction. Why does Colony 6 have stuff from Mechonis? Actually, wait. They established that Dixon likes to travel around the Mechonis, down near where the Mechonis is, so never mind. Alright. Yeah, like I said, doesn't take too much effort to complete the Collectopedia for this area. It's like Shulk have maxed out his integrity, so now all he has left is pessimism. And Ryan's not too far behind on that level too. So glad I decided to grab the Force skill tree branches when I did. Alright. But I think we'll just go ahead and call it here. So, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we continue the exploration of Mechonis Field. See you guys then.